Now if you're riding along and your rear derailleur sounds like this, your rear derailleur is probably fine, it just needs some tuning. Before I start rambling, I just want to state that this video is only if your derailleur isn't broken. If it is, then go watch part 2 or something. Let's start with indexing your gears. Unless your bike is from the 18th century, your rear derailleur should have a barrel adjuster. This will allow you to fine-tune the cable tension. Turning it inwards will increase cable tension, while turning it outwards will decrease cable tension. If you don't have a bike stand or something to hold your bike up, you can just flip your bike upside down. There are many methods out there to indexing your gears, but this is the one that I use. Step 1. Turn your pedals, obviously. Step 2. Choose a gear that is near the center of the cassette. Step 3. Shift into a harder gear. Step 4. Increase cable tension by turning the barrel adjuster inwards. Once it stops sounding like a war zone, shift into an easier gear. Repeat shifting up and down. If shifting down is a little noisy or slow, tighten the barrel adjuster again. Your rear derailleur should be fine now. Moving on to your H-limit screw, and on the SENSAH Empire it is the middle screw. The H-limit screw prevents your chain from yeeting its way into the dropouts. Most of the time, people have it on too tight. This prevents you from accessing your hardest gears. In that case, while pedaling slowly, try to shift into your hardest gear. You should find that you can't access it. Unwind the H-limit screw and you should find that your derailleur starts to move towards the smaller cassette sprockets. Once it hits the last gear and stops making noise, stop unwinding. While pedaling, pull your rear derailleur towards you, and you should find that your chain stays on the cassette. Moving on to the low limit screw, and on the SENSAH Empire it is the bottom screw. The low limit screw or L limit screw is the opposite of the H limit screw. While the H limit screw prevents your chain from jumping into the dropouts, the L limit screw prevents your chain from jumping into your wheels. If your chain currently jumps into your wheels while shifting into the easiest gear, then tighten it a couple of turns, then follow these steps. Step 1. Start pedaling. Again. Step 2. Shift into your easiest gear. You should find that you can't do so. Step 3. Unwind the screw about half a turn at a time, then try shifting up and down. After a while, you should be able to access your easiest gear without any noise. Once that happens, stop turning the screw. Onto the B limit screw, and that is the top screw. Shift into the largest cassette sprocket at the back and the smallest chainring at the front, which I don't have. Then look at the gap between the cassette tooth and the jockey wheel tooth. You can roughly eyeball this, and if it looks like any of these, you have a problem. It should look something like this. It's roughly the same height as the shortest parts of your chain. If it's too far away, unwind the screw, and if it's too near, guess what? Yeah, wind in the screw. Now if your derailleur is still making noise, then you probably have a bent derailleur hanger, or something bad. You can go watch part 2 or just send your bike to a local bike shop. And yeah, that's it for this video. I know this is the only SENSAH Empire derailleur adjustment video out there, well, for now at least, so I understand if you guys don't have the information that you want or need. So feel free to comment down below and clarify or just ask any questions that I didn't go through in this video. But anyways, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, like and subscribe. It helps the channel. But as always, I will see you guys next time. Good night everybody.